I'm going to show you how to construct a perpendicular line to a point on a line, point P. Perpendicular means a right angle, but you're not allowed to use your protractor to draw this line. You have to use a pair of compasses. Now, usually with a pair of compasses, you would use a pencil, but because the pencil marks don't show up very clearly on the video, I've actually swapped my pencil over for a fine liner, but you should have a little pencil with your compasses. You want it reasonably sharp, but not so sharp that it's going to crumble as soon as you touch the paper with it. You do want to create some nice smooth lines as you go. Okay, your compass as well, please make sure that it is hinged tightly enough so that it will keep the same span here, because that's really, really important with these construction methods. Okay, so with point P, the first thing to do, and it doesn't matter at this point how far apart your compasses are, as long as you keep them the same distance apart. So the first thing to do is place the pointy end of your compass on the point where you want the perpendicular line to come to. And then you're going to create a small arc that just crosses that line. Now we're going to, keeping the compasses exactly the same distance apart, and notice that when I was doing that, I was only touching this leg of the compasses. So you can use the twisty bit at the top if you want to, and another smooth arc on the other side. There's absolutely no reason to do a full circle. Now we've created a distance between the point and the intersection here of the arc and the straight line. This is exactly the same length as this distance here. If we had completed a circle, then point P would be the centre of the circle. Okay, next steps then. I'm going to need to adjust the width of my compasses now. So I'm just going to make them a little bit bigger. So maybe 2/3 of the way along the line. And then with the pointy end through one of those intersections between the arc and the straight line, I'm going to draw an arc roughly above the P. Now, keeping these compasses the same distance apart, I'm just going to do another arc below the line. Keeping the distance exactly the same, I'm now going to turn my compasses around, put the point on the other end, and an arc above, and an arc below. So these are our construction lines for our perpendicular. Now I need my pencil and a ruler. And if we carefully position the ruler so that we go through the intersections of these arcs that we made above and below the P, if I'm to join a straight line there, you should notice that it goes through the point P on the line. Now, this will create a 90-degree angle. If you want to check it, you could use your protractor, or I just like to hold something like my ruler next to it, and you can see that that is a 90-degree angle. It's really important to keep these construction lines in. Obviously, you won't be doing it using a felt tip pen, but do make sure they're very clear with your pencil. So as I said, not too sharp a pencil, because sometimes that will create such a faint line that it won't be able to be seen. I hope that's helpful.